So this is the last part, the conclusion of fivefold teaching of DAWA GYALTSEN. As I hope that those of you have followed from the beginning till the end, it will make sense. Those of you who are just watching this one will probably not make sense. So recommendation is just go back and watch part 1 till the conclusion, but do the practice as much as time it takes to feel comfortable and feel that you have some result of the practice before you move to the second part of the practice. So those who have done the practice, you can see it's a benefit of the practice, really like a feeling much more joy in one's life, much more meaning in one's life, and also finding some a solution to come out of the situations that you don't want to be in when you're feeling like a total confused or feeling depression or something like that. You know that you don't have to sit there. You have a method, some means to overcome. Think about this. Anytime when you feel depressed and lost, confused, you just think about this. You do not have to sit in that place for hours. You don't have to sit there even for 1 hour. You don't have to sit there and go to sleep from that place. You don't have to, because you have a practice, and trust the practice, pray and do the practice. It might be harder sometime, but if you trust and keep on, it will change for sure. So I strongly recommend to trust yourself, trust the practice. As part of the conclusion, maybe I will just say a few words. We have been working with the fear and all the negative emotions, pain and confusions related with the fear. Of course, you don't have to only work with the fear. Fear is a fundamental emotion which kind of underlying emotion to all the 5 poisons. But you can work with any of the 5 poisons. For example, let's give an example of working with anger. When you're really feeling anger, anger has clearly an object. And very often it's somebody who have disappointed you. So if you look at that person, that is a vision. And that is a person that is in your head, whom you are angry. That person is in your head. That person is not out there. If that person is out there, then every single person should hate that person. That's not the case. Your enemy is the father of somebody, a loving friend of somebody, and somebody who trusts that person, somebody who cares about that person, somebody who thinks great about that person. Many other people have other kind of visions to that person, but you happen to have an individual, a karmic vision of that person, and it's your head. So you look at that vision and just say, vision is a mind. Vision is a mind. And you internally, you look at that image and just simply say, vision is a mind. Exactly the same way we did with the fear. Repeat the same thing. You will realize that the person is not there. And it releases something probably in our mind, in our brain, in our body, that somehow releases some energy that you feel much more lighter about that person. So any emotion it's possible to work with. So whenever you work with any emotion, when it clears the object of that emotion, it clears the subject of emotion, it clears the space, openness, it clears the awareness, and it also you're able to experience the union of that awareness and openness, then the antidote of that emotion has a better chance to arise. Like anger, really, if it was anger that you were working on, then when you feel there's no object of anger, when you feel there's no really the subject even who's angry, and you feel there's a space outside, you feel there's awareness inside, you feel that you have some familiarity and connection and realization of that awareness, and naturally it's going to give the birth to love. That means what? That means you will just feel more love. Not love that you're forcefully trying to have, but the love which effortlessly manifests in the right moment, in the right situation, because there's no blockages there. So as a conclusion, you know, I just wanted to say that this is a very precious teaching. And of course, some people might say this is too much to do this in YouTube. But every language has limitations, every experience has limitations. And those who meant to understand will understand. Those who meant to not understand it, the Dakini will keep it secret and will not understand it. Doesn't matter how much you watch it. And those who are meant to understand, I'm sure you will connect and you will have some realization and benefit from it. That's my prayer. Thank you.